what's your topic?
My topic is if you could give yourself one piece of advice right now that you'd have to listen to, what would it be? Right now. You could say to yourself, you have to do this. You should do this thing. And you're actually going to listen to it. What would it be?
So it's like if I had to tell myself, Tim, you need to run every day. Then I have to run every day.
Yeah, you have to run every day.
See, that's where I jump to too.
Yeah.
I should probably exercise or eat better or something, right? Like, you don't want to die, I guess.
That's mine too. Healthful stuff.
Well, we're all old now. That's the big thing.
I know, you sort of feel it too.
You got the ricotta cheese in your heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you gotta
know that. I, like the other day when we were in Rooster Teeth filming that thing, we all went out. I had like 2 glasses of white wine and threw up all over the place. It was disgusting. Did I not tell you that?
No.
Oops.
Wait, when we didn't.
Remember when you were like,
we were
your
gonna
pizza's coming or whatever? We were going to watch The Walking Dead. I was like, I can't do that. I'm too tired.
Yeah, we couldn't get pizza, so we Postmated Whataburger.
Right.
It was clutch.
Yeah.
Did mine actually come?
Oh yeah. And I ate it on top of my Whataburger meal. I ate your Whataburger meal. Man, I woke up feeling real sick. Did not feel good.
I felt terrible. I don't know what it was.
So wait, you had 2 glasses of white wine when we went out?
Yeah, I had some wine at the bars in Austin when we went out to play pool, which was you get some funny looks when you're at a pool hall and you order a white wine. Actually, you get funny looks when you're a dude and you order a white wine. Period. But yeah, and then we came home. I'm like, I think I need some food. But I was too tired to wait for it.
Yeah.
I think it was that tipping point of like, if I get the grease in my stomach now, I'll be fine.
You'll be okay.
But then at like 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, I was like, yep. I just went over and horked all over the place.
Horked.
I do like the use horks.
Yeah, I had to. And I felt instantly better. Instantly better.
Yeah. That's in the morning. That was my thing where I was like trying to fight through it. And I finally did the kneel in front of the toilet. I'm like, if you want this body, you got to work for it.
You got to work for it, yeah. It was too late by then.
These like 3 Whataburger patties inside of me. Didn't happen. I was like, all right, then this is how you get to feel this way, body. Not on me. See, I gave you. You're out.
Yeah, I got to do. I learned that there's a window for that though. If you don't do it within like the first 2 hours of going to bed, your body I think just takes in all of the toxins and you can't throw it up.
Oh no, I do not agree with that at all. I not anymore. I feel just based on because I did whatever. I have a hangover regimen that has been established over the years or whatever, and it's evolved and changed. But what it is you come home drunk, drink a bunch of water, go to sleep, wake up, feel bad but not terrible. Be like, I got this. Continue on your way. Start to feel terrible. You feel terrible for a while. You take some Advil or whatever. Then you vomit, and then you're starving, and you eat, and you feel better.
Okay, interesting.
That's the thing and if I try to skip steps, it doesn't work out. Where there was a day, a month or 2 ago now, I guess, but where like I woke up and Christine wanted to go to breakfast. I was like, all right, cool. I'm not that hungry, and we walked down there, and I didn't feel great, but I didn't feel terrible. And then I was like, I'm gonna get a burrito on the way back and watch whatever show we had on the DVR or whatever. Got a burrito, sat down. Halfway through that, I was like, skip some steps here and went right to the bathroom.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was not in good shape there.
Yeah, see, and the hangovers, by the way, speaking about getting older, are lasting longer and longer. That's actually, I thought that was a myth. When people would talk about it, I'd hear older people talk about, oh, your body it's not 2 to 3 days now. I'm like, I don't feel that great. Not like puts me out of commission, but if I do more than a couple glasses of any alcohol in a night, I'll feel it. If it's a Saturday night, I'll feel it all the way until Monday at least.
God damn.
I'll be a little bit like, just not like I can't function, but like I'm not gonna go for a fucking run. I'm not doing a triathlon anytime soon.
But how many mornings?
All the time, Craig. Once a month I'm out there swimming, whatever they do in a triathlon, swimming and running, and I assume biking.
They shoot and then they swim.
When they ski.
They ski and shoot.
That'd be the one sport I wish I was a master at. Whatever that fucking sport is.
Yeah.
Colin, you know what the name of it is. What is it called? When they ski and shoot.
Oh, I don't remember. I watch it though when it's on the Olympics. Yeah, I'll watch any Olympic sport.
You watch curling?
Curling's awesome.
Curling is the bomb. That was a test and you just passed it, my friend.
Wow.
Curling is the best sport.
I've still never thrown up from drinking. Like it just, I don't know. It just doesn't
You're not
happen.
drinking enough.
It's true. I don't know. I mean, I've gotten pretty
Tim's
drunk.
gotten fucked up.
Yeah.
I've only seen you drunk twice, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
doesn't happen often, and when it does happen, somebody has to tell me you're drunk.
No, really?
Yeah.
You'll know. I've seen him a couple times where he's like slurry speech, blurry eyed.
I get really slurry.
Yeah, but if that's happening, we're usually all there.
Yeah, we're all there.
When you can't do that. You can't judge each other by that time.
I'm not judging
Nick's though, because Nick just has his one glass of wine and then calls it a day.
Nick says that, but I feel like that was a recent thing.
Well, the wine's a recent thing.
It started being a recent thing.
Nick, it's the body motions for Nick, and that's when you know it's happening and he's off the chain.
Wait, with body motions, you mean when I'm molesting other people's bodies?
No, when you start getting loose and you have a glass like, and then like when you're like doing this kind of thing, and like granted, you're always a little bit there anyway, but like
loosey goosey.
But then like my favorite is when you
when have I ever done this?
You kind of do though. I know what he's talking about. Like,
But no, the best is, my favorite is when Nick is there and he's gonna stay there the rest of the night. Is when there's a joke or whatever. And he's like, ha! He like does that, and his hair does the whip or whatever. He's like, ah!
you get really aggressive.
That does happen,
but like not in a bad way. You just get really like everything you say is really funny. And I'm like, damn,
And it
right.
is. It is.
Though.
We're not saying you're not funny or it's not funny. These are good things.
I haven't been there in a while.
These are fun
Maybe I should
traits.
start drinking
Every
again.
once in a while
Well, convention season's right here.
It really is. It's upon
right
us.
around the corner.
So we'll see.
But it sucks though, because then for me, I don't throw up, but I am done. Like my hangovers, I'm bad. The next day, I'm in horrible shape. I don't eat anything the entire day. Like I don't understand you guys wanting to eat. That's not how my body works.
That's the sign that I'm back and everything's okay. And then when there was only one time where I drank so much and got so sick that it wasn't there the next morning, and I almost cried because I was so terrified to eat this delicious burger in Florida. But I didn't want to eat it because it was the best burger I'd ever had. We'd been there days before.
Yeah.
And then one night on spring break, we were like, all right, let's start drinking. And I was like, these beers aren't doing it for me. I'm going to start doing shots. And I did like all these shots like a moron, passed out at midnight, and then woke up and puked every like hour.
Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't the fucking wine. It was that Jameson shot with a pickle back that you made me take.
Now, the pickle back would have set you right. But you didn't. No, you didn't. You took a sip of it and went, this is gross. I want more wine.
It was a shot glass full of pickle juice. It was disgusting. Disgusting.
You started acting like Krang. You're like, I want wine. I'm just waving around.
Does Krang drink wine?
My fanfic, he does.
Wow, I'd like to read that fanfic sometime, sir.
Him and Splinter find common ground.
All right. So what was this?
So
topic?
jogging. You tell yourself to jog more.
Yeah, advice.
So I'm going to take this in a different direction.
Okay.
So it's advice that we have to follow.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull the Code Geass thing, which for anyone that's seen that will understand that reference. I'm going to just tell myself to be fucking super successful. So then
That's not advice.
Successful. Yeah, it is. Advice.
Be successful.
Get rich.
That is
tried.
not advice.
That is the name of a movie starring Steven Seagal. Who is in that?
What?
Get Rich or Die
Oh,
Trying?
it was 50 cents.
Yeah.
Steven
I feel like
Seagal
Steven Seagal might have been in that
jumped.
also. No, because Steven Seagal was in a bunch of movies like Ja Rule, DMX, and like a bunch of other guys, and he always had the same like haircut / leather trench coat combo.
Well, that's just Steven Seagal though.
That's true. And you can't look when it's perfect. It's perfect.
When you nail it, you nail it.
It's just the.
But that's not advice. You can't say that. You already wake up with the advice of be successful.
Okay, well, what's a form of advice of that then? Like, what could I tell myself?
Advice is
try
you
hard.
should.
Yeah, try hard.
I feel like that's the
But you try hard every day.
Go 110%.
I know, but like,
Again, you're just doing the same thing.
but I like that. I like the 110. You're good. Colin's right.
Finish
Colin.
strong.
that wouldn't be
right.
mime, but I mean, I was just
That's
trying to give him
mine.
suggestions.
Well,
What's yours?
we'll come
What's
back
yours,
to you,
Colin?
Colin. What's yours?
110.
Don't vote for Trump.
Don't vote for Trump. No, I think maybe trying to just tell myself that I need to connect more with my family on a more regular basis. I would like to force myself to
I
do
feel
that.
like you do that though. You're really good at it.
No, I'm not really very good at it. to be
You're
honest.
talking on the phone to your family all the time.
I think my family's kind of resigned that I'm just not there anymore. So it would be nice to put,
So you mean actually go
engender
back?
myself. Yeah, I probably should go back at some point, and maybe say hello to people that I'm related to.
Yeah, I should get on I think about that too. I should get on a
I love
regular
my family
scale.
very much. And, they're just all somewhere else. So I think that would be mine. It's boring, but it's pertinent. I think it's important. So that would be my piece of advice that I would have to act on.
Greg. More birthday cake?
No, that's the advice of getting a Susie cake once a week should also be part of
We
it.
can have that delivered.
Well, by you.
Yeah.
You just reminded me. You live right by it. You could
right
bring me.
there. I walk by it every day.
For real, like 2 weeks ago, I sent a Postmate there to a guy to get it, and he called me and he's like, "They're all out of that cake," and I'm like, "All right." And he's like, "So do you want to cancel the order?" I'm like, "Yeah, I wanted that piece of cake. I didn't want just any fucking cake from
That
Susie Cake."
sucks too. That happens.
Yeah.
You ever had them like right? You got to get, because sometimes at the end of the day, the cake's been there for too long. So you got to get it like the beginning or middle of the day, and when it's moist and fantastic.
Yeah,
So good.
yeah, we're gonna eat this
It's
cake.
so much frosting.
I know. That's the problem when you get to the end. When you get to the butt of the Susie cake
That's my
piece,
favorite part.
I
save it.
That's where I start stopping.
I'll eat the inside out, like in a U shape, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Or like it's and the meat so that there's just a perfect like just L.
yeah.
A 45-degree angle of perfect frosting with just maybe a millimeter or two of cake still left on to hold it together so it doesn't fall, so the walls don't fall down.
Sure.
And then I will methodically eat it like it's sitting in a well and I'm Buffalo Bill telling it to put the lotion on its skin.
That part got weird, but up until then, I was right there with you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. Like the thing is, I think, and this is something for all of us, is that we're all such motivated people.
Mm-hmm.
That the things we need to do and really want to do, we do, right?
Right.
So yeah, it's got to be, I guess, something that where I'm like, I should eat better. I should work out more. I don't know. You should be more active or some shit like that.
I feel like it's telling for me psychologically because I'm like asking myself that question is what I'm really asking myself is like, what is the thing that I don't like about myself?
Yeah, what is the one thing you tell yourself all the time but you don't do? Like, I mean, like waking up to run or whatever, right?
Right.
You like roll over and you hit it, you're like, not today.
Because you know you should do it.
Yeah.
You inherently are like, I know I should do this thing, but I don't want to do it. You just don't want to do it. So like, that's my question. If I had the power to give that to myself, say one thing that I could do, I would probably say work out 6 days a week.
Damn.
Yeah. Not hard. Just find something to do healthily, like go on a long walk, lift weights, do yoga, do something, but do something every day. Because I hit that point every day where I drive home from here and it's a lovely drive, through the park. And then I'm going on I see the Golden Gate and I'm like, God, it's so relaxing. You know what I'd rather do than go to the gym? Anything is what I'd rather do. And I end up going home 9 out of 10 times. And I just go home and then I get home and I'm like, fuck, I'm just fucking off. Like I'm not doing anything right now. Like I'm not like you guys where you guys look forward to like powering down and playing games. Like there's never anything on TV. There's never a movie I really want to watch. Netflix has pretty much nothing. Maybe there's a Flash or an Archer that I can watch, but then that's half hour. Yeah. What the fuck else am I gonna do for the rest of the night? Talk to my wife?
Jerk it.
God, no.
Jesus Christ.
That's why you like watch so much porn.
I do watch a lot of porn.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I feel like I hit every day where I'm like, there's a good 2 hours in every day where I should have used a little bit better for the betterment of my own health. And yet I just can't motivate myself to do it. And I rationalize it by saying we work really hard here, which we do.
Sure.
We work abnormally hard here to the point where I think like yesterday or the day before I worked, I don't think we even stopped for like, I got up from the table, made myself some tuna, got back and we just kept working. And then I'm like, but it's not physical labor. So I don't feel like it wears on us, but it does. It's actually like really tiring mentally.
It's like being a game dev. You just move a mouse. Big deal. It's not a real
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
Yeah, come on,
You're
nerds.
break, boom, Ratchet and Clank, you're done.
Ratchet and Clank, the text adventure.
See, I feel like that would be mine too. As I strive, as I get a bit older, and I'm starting to realize things like, smoking maybe not that great for you. Drinking.
I mean, now for the record on the smoking, the science is still out. Top minds haven't come back on if smoking's good or bad for you.
It's true.
I've seen some very fascinating
conflicting reports.
There's a lot of scuttlebutt that you might be able to fly after you do it long enough. No problem.
No, but yeah, so that and the drinking also is another reason why I'm trying to be a little more healthy. I just don't care for alcohol that much. So, but it's awkward when you're not drinking and other people are. That's why I do something that actually I kind of think tastes.
How long has the drinking thing been happening? Because I don't feel like it's been that long.
6 months, maybe 8 months. It's been coming on for a while.
Yeah.
I came to the conclusion about a year ago that I'm like, I just one day was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't like the taste of alcohol at all. I don't know why I drink it. I don't like being hungover the next day. The only thing I like is the social aspect of it, of feeling like I can let loose, and I can do that with just 1 to 2 drinks and still function the next day at a high level. So there's that.
Okay.
The smoking thing's we've been doing well on the smoking thing. Right, Kev? Haven't smoked in a long time, right, Kev?
Come on, lean in and give him a pound, Kev. There it is.
Power hour.
Yeah.
Convention season's right around the corner.
It's 2 days from now, and you've already smoked. I know you have.
No.
I've seen it happen. I'm calling Paula and telling her that.
No.
I'm going to call in the middle of one of her photo shoots.
Raul was hanging out, yeah.
Are those fire extinguishers also phones?
Either that or they're at some sort of intercom system.
These are deep cuts on Paula Gallagher's Instagram account. Hope you're enjoying these jokes.
I think really though, I'd force myself to be more creative and like do more of the creative shit that I actually want to do. Because my job.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm dialing back on that one.
The thing is, it's like I left IGN to do creative stuff, and it's like, yeah, we are, but we're not doing what I want to do.
You want to do list videos, and you want to do
even more than list videos. Like I want to do fucking like comedy sketches, and like the animated show is like it's there. It's
happening slowly but surely.
Yeah, but it's like Kind of Funny Live. Honestly, that's what I like doing.
Yeah,
So it's like, but the problem is, even Kind of Funny Live, there's so much work to it that's not the work that I want to do, that I put off the work I want to do. So by the time I get home, I'm like, all right, now that I'm done with the real work, I can do the fun work. And then it's like, then you start doing, you realize like, fuck, this is work too. So forcing myself to do the stuff that I actually want to do work wise.
Okay.
That's actually a good call.
Because it's hard.
That's a really good call.
Because it's so easy to fall into the business shit and just keep going and just keep pushing and keep pushing.
Well, because that's the stuff that's super immediate, right?
That's the thing is like, if I get this done, then I can do the thing I want to do.
Yeah.
But then that stuff just keeps piling up, and it's like
fucking
it's
tired.
there's always more stuff that we can do and that we should do. So it's like
There's only so many
impossible.
hours in a day too. That's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
If you said to yourself, that was your advice you had to take, you would never sleep.
You'd probably die.
That'd be great.
Or Kevin
Well, no,
would
you
just have
need to sleep still though in this scenario.
Yeah.
If the advice was you don't need to sleep anymore, that would be a pretty dope advice to take and accept and be great about it.
I feel like if I had to follow that advice, there's hours in the day that I could substitute out of doing other bullshit.
How many
Putting
hours
it
a day do
towards-
you think you just spend like on YouTube at night, just watching
He
shit?
doesn't watch much
It's
YouTube
not so
anymore.
much
he says.
YouTube, yeah. But it's, I mean, on the internet, looking at the problem is it's so hard to differentiate what is research towards something because I do so much shit where I'm like thinking and planning for the eventual thing I'm gonna do. Like how many hours did I spend looking at stuff on Amazon for things for Kind of Funny Life? A lot, you know. But it's like that all goes towards the thing.
But then how many times, like I'll do it all the time where I'm like, I want to play a game, but I want to be awake another 30, 40 minutes. And then an hour and a half later, I've been looking at Reddit the entire time. I'm like, God fucking
No,
damn it.
right? That's
Yeah.
a perfect example. There's
But them advice animals, I got to know what they're going to say.
It's hard though, because sometimes you need that. If that's your relaxation
Sure,
time, if
yeah,
that's how
yeah,
you turn your brain off,
Exactly.
you have
To
to do that.
not think about
And that's
anything.
why what sucks for me is because I have this weird thing where I always feel bad when I'm not trying to use every minute of the day to be productive to some degree. But it drives you crazy after a while. Because after a while, you really do need to shut down, and then those days where you do have to be productive or creative are that much better because you've taken that time the night before. You're like, I'm just gonna relax, and treat myself to a couple hours of just me time, reading Reddit, watching YouTube, whatever Kevin does at night. Which I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You just. I hope the mic picked
That
that
mic
up.
didn't pick that up, of course not.
I hope it
Have you
didn't.
not noticed that Kevin has to throw 4 switches to have that mic turn on?
It's just one.
No, but you always come over there and you are all immediately the first time. You start panicking.
Okay, so
All right.
He cracks himself up.
He really does. I put that on a postcard. We were writing the postcards to the kids, and I said sometimes Kevin will make a joke that only he understands, and then he'll laugh about it for the next 25 minutes.
You've known him your entire life.
Yeah.
It strikes me as at one point you could have literally just tossed him a cardboard box and a red marker, and he would have drawn like some kind of dashboard, and then he would have just been sitting there hitting buttons, then like roll over and just roll
honestly,
around laughing.
like Kevin Coelho is his own topic that I think we should say for another day.
Oh,
Like,
we
just
should
talk
do-
about Kevin
do-
stories.
Totally, we should do a whole show
But like
that's
honestly,
just Kevin Coelho.
and I put so much
But he
thought
can't
into
be here
this.
for it.
There was a shift in Kevin's life where he turned into this. He wasn't always this, and I don't know what it was. I can't pinpoint. Like Kevin used to be very tiny, like the shortest kid alive. Like, you know, you go to there's the school pictures, like Kevin was the guy that had to get booster things because like he was so tiny. We'd go to theme parks and like he was not allowed on the rides that we were all allowed on. Like it was an
I
issue
was
how
like
small
12,
he
I
was.
couldn't go on roller coasters.
Like he was tiny.
Okay.
And, like,
so then he went to the
his
Zoltar
personality-
machine, hit the thing and said, I want to be big. Woke up, looked in the mirror, but not like this.
I mean, it came out of nowhere though, and like it added a personality. Like he wasn't like this before,
But he's great now.
and now he's oozing.
I love you, Kevin.
with something.
Colin, did you ever do the one-on-one with Kevin as a Patreon exclusive?
no, I was told not to.
Oh, okay. We want to keep him off the mics.